Monday the 12th of August. Thank you very much for dropping in. We're going to check some of the main news stories around Thailand today. Going to be a big week this Wednesday. The Constitutional Court sit again and they decide the fate of the Thai Prime Minister. So, going to be busy again. Let's check some good news though. The state of the Thai medal count at the end of the Paris Olympics. And Thailand finished 44th in the overall medal table. A total of 51 Thai athletes participated in the competition and they won 6 medals. 1 gold in Taekwondo, 2 silver medals and 1 bronze in weightlifting, 1 silver medal in badminton and 1 bronze in boxing. So well done to those young Thai athletes. I think they're going to be richly rewarded by different sponsors when they get back to the country. Been a bit of a controversy post last Wednesday. This from a particularly unexpected area. And Warner Music in Thailand are hit by social networkers' rage. So just get your head around this particular image, which is based on a photo of the Constitutional Court and the portraits that were meant to be behind them. Warner Music Thailand has angered Thai social networkers for allegedly ridiculing and insulting the 9 Constitutional Court judges as rotten apples. On Friday, the Facebook page of Warner Music Thailand made a post to promote Spotify and YouTube links of a new song by Thai artist Charlie XCX, but the accompanying photo were of the 9 judges of the Constitutional Courtroom reading the dissolution verdict against the Move Forward Party, what should be on Wednesday. And the post combined 2 photos of the 9 judges on their benches into one photo, one on top of the other, with a caption in the middle saying, both in Thai and English, "I think the apple's rotten right to the core." Well, I don't think that was going to pass unnoticed. Nation Thailand go on to say on Saturday the post was removed, but many social networkers have already used it to attack Warner Music Thailand. Many also threatened to file a complaint with the police against the page. So far, Warner Music Thailand has not issued any statement. Now, many users asked why the page removed the post without apologising and wondered if the page was paid for by a foreign government to attack the Thai court. And the article finishes, many also cited Article 198 of the Criminal Code to warn that a person insulting presiding judges of a case could be liable to 1 to 7 years in jail and a fine of between 20 to 140,000 baht. So social commentary is one thing, insulting judges, well, fairly directly, is another. We look forward to see what happens with that particular case. Another story in Nation Thailand, and this is a big and emerging major problem. Whilst tourism flourishes in Thailand, so does attempts to get around the rules. And the headline addressing the nominee problem as Chinese operations mushroom across Thailand, local business groups are requesting stricter law enforcement, not only in tourism but in other fields as well. An influx of cheap products illegal too, as restaurants and supermarkets using Thai nominees have spread in the country, prompting local business operators to voice their concerns to the government as Thai producers and service providers could be damaged without proper preventative measures. Again, complete lack of enforcement seems to be the major problem. The Vice President of the Tourism Council, who speaks a lot in this article, says the country's vulnerable to illegal and nominee businesses because of lax law enforcement, which also leads to corruption and bribery, unlike in developed countries. And these foreign tour operators, particularly Chinese, want to expand their market share, he says, making Thai tour operators less competitive and unable to stay in business. Now, many of these foreign enterprises span the entire tourism supply chain, offering tours, restaurants and hotels, which eventually drained tourism income from Thailand. Now, there might be plenty of tour operators who are losing business over this, but of course there's a whole new subset of Thais that are making money. Corrupt Thai lawyers, corrupt Thais who are happy to put their name to one of these nominee companies. And there's plenty of other people in a slightly different food chain that are making a lot of money out of these illegal activities, but not the tour operators themselves. Mr. Surawat said he believed there could be more than 100 such rule-breaking companies, considering these tactics are used not only by Chinese firms but also Russian and Indian entities. He said illegal foreigners have been exploiting our resources to make money. If the government neglects stricter law enforcement, more local legal operators may have to exit the industry soon. Well, these $0 tours are really nothing new in Thailand. They've been sort of stamped out before, but as they've opened up the doors to more tourists, and especially with these longer visa exemptions, it really just leaves the situation open to more exploitation. But it's not just tourism. The Thai Restaurant Association warns that foreign restaurants pose a greater threat to Thai restaurateurs. The president of the association said foreign restaurants are mushrooming in Thailand and their expansion is poised to accelerate because of government indifference and a failure to promote the local industry. Well, them's fighting words. And the Director General of the Department of Business Development said the department plans to examine over 26,000 nominee cases across 4 business sectors: tourism and related businesses, real estate trading, hotels and resorts, and logistics. And on a related story, this is from the Cowside English Facebook page. Go to the headline at the bottom. Thai police raid Chinese factories, hazardous chemicals found again. And up the top, investigations suggest both factories are Chinese-owned, with Thai nationals serving as interpreters and managers. So this whole Thai nominee situation continues to offer opportunities to foreigners who want to get around the rules to do so. And there are plenty of corrupt Thais that are happy to join in, including the lawyers that put these companies together. A big thanks to 5-Star Marine at 5starmarinephuket.com. Go to the website, check out the destination, see the people enjoying their time here. Even this time of the year, there are some spectacular days. In fact, there's plenty of people that enjoy this time of the year rather than the traditional high season because it is a little bit quieter. The days are a little bit cooler in many cases, and you also get some winds that sort of keep the temperature down. Right, to the Bangkok Post, and looks like those casinos are finding their way to come into Thailand, a bit under the radar. This story says the government finalises casino bill. Just noting also that the Bangkok Post have now got a play button so you can listen to somebody reading the story to you. You might enjoy the AI voice more than me. To the story, and the government's pressing ahead with a bill to allow casinos to operate legally within entertainment complexes in the country. It seems the word entertainment complex is this pseudonym for casino, so that any bills that go to Parliament don't have the word casino all over the place. It's all hidden under this euphemism of entertainment complex. And the government's pressing ahead with a bill to allow casinos to operate legally within entertainment complex. The government's pressing ahead with a bill to allow casinos to operate legally within entertainment complexes in the country. It's all going to be part of an Entertainment Complex Act. And after the hearing, the bill, along with public feedback, will be presented to the Cabinet for consideration. And the government's spoken favourably of entertainment complexes, including casinos, in the past. And the bill spells out reasons to establish such entertainment complexes and allow casinos to operate legally within them. And the tourism industry has brought big revenue into the country, the bill argues, and the entertainment industry can boost tourism spending still further. Individuals under the age of 20 will be prohibited from entering such venues, and the complexes are open to all foreigners, but Thai citizens must pay an entrance fee of 5,000 baht. Yeah, Thais do love gambling. I imagine the glitzy casinos would probably be quite an attraction to many Thais, and that's probably not a good idea. And 5 venues are seen as potential hosts, 2 in Bangkok, 1 each in the Eastern Economic Corridor, that's code for Pattaya, Chiang Mai and Phuket. But a bit of a pushback from a spokesman from the opposition Thai Sang Thai Party, slamming the project, saying lax law enforcement could hinder efforts to regulate the casino industry. Again, law enforcement. I mean, getting Thais to wear their helmets is hard enough. I'm not exactly sure if they've got the acumen and the people to be able to regulate, control and enforce a full casino gambling industry in Thailand. and to Thai PBS World. Now, they've also had a bit of a makeover on their website. Actually looks a lot cleaner and does feed you a lot more information. Go and check it out at thaipbsworld.com. They've also added another one of these AI people reading the story to you, I just noticed. But to this story, and insurgents turn to rental vehicles as car bombs. The southern insurgents have turned to the use of rented instead of stolen cars for the construction of car bombs. And the commander of the southern-based 4th Army region said a vehicle was used as a car bomb and it was rented from a man in the district of Suphanburi. And the commander claimed that the heightened security imposed in the commercial areas of Thailand's 3 southern provinces, including security officials being on the lookout for stolen cars, has made it difficult for insurgents to use stolen vehicles to make car bombs, forcing them to look for new sources. And apparently 3 explosions went off in Pattani yesterday, injured a passerby, and they were in retaliation for the killing of 3 insurgents in Yala province last week. I'm sure the rental car companies will be happy with that news, but that's just some of the main stories from around Thailand today. It is going to be a big week in Thai politics, and we'll keep an eye out for that as it gets a bit closer. But please subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep it short, we'll keep it sweet. We look forward to your comments today. We'll see you tomorrow.